It is one of my last days here in Saudi Arabia, and I am about to head down south to the border of Yemen to a little town called Jizan. And the reason why I want to go there is because I love Yemen. I had a great time in that country and I really want to go back and experience the culture and how it overlaps between Saudi and Yemen. But the other reason is because that region is known to have the world's best and original coffee. Not many people know that coffee actually came from Yemen, and so I want to go down there and I'm on a mission to try the world's best coffee. And I'm going to be taking my friend Nada with me, who's from Jeddah, but she's also Yemeni, and she helped me out when I made my stories there, and she's a really cool person. So I am now heading down there to the border and I'm really excited. You excited?
Yes, I can't wait to get to Jizan.
Yes, Jizan, here we come. We were picked up at the airport by our local friend and guide named Faisal. He is a coffee farmer and somewhat of a local legend here because of his incredible personality. My first impressions of Jizan were unlike anywhere else I'd seen in Saudi Arabia. We are all the way down in the southwestern tip of the country, and let's just say that things aren't as modern and shiny here. It really does, in every way possible, feel like Yemen, and I had an absolute blast in that country a few years ago. I am 100% certain that this is going to be a really special adventure to try to find the world's original coffee. We're going way up the mountain here, and we have just came across this beautiful village on the top. Look at this. We have made it way up here in the mountains. It is so beautiful up here. We are at some guy's house right now who invited us in, and they have a traditional outfit for me to wear, which is awesome. So I'm gonna put it on right now. MashaAllah. Very good. Wait, oh, and the knife. Whoa! And that is very, very sharp. Very good. I've worn a lot of local outfits in my life, but never put on a flower crown before. We are cruising on some very bumpy roads. We got Faisal on the wheel. What's up? Salam alaikum.
Salam wa rahmatullah wa
Marhaba.
Marhaba.
Nada, what do you think about this experience?
So off the beaten path. I think they made this path like by themselves.
Yeah, it really seems like they just like carved the path. I mean, right now we actually found a tar road, but right over there, it's like, and these guys live way up here tucked in the mountain. It is pretty special. Oh my God, we're just passing camels everywhere. Camels, camels, camels. Local attire on, and we headed straight to the Yemen border. And I mean literally to the actual geographical physical border. I don't know about you guys, but I am obsessed with borders. And look where we are right now. Behind us is literally Yemen. We came all the way down to the border. How does it make you feel to be standing right by the border of Yemen?
I don't know, and I've never been to this part of Yemen. Like, it's completely different.
Yeah, so actually Sana'a, which is the capital, is not far from here.
Yeah.
Maybe a couple hours drive. Where I went and where you're from is Hadramaut,
yeah.
which is like the opposite side of Yemen.
Yes.
So this
South
is
of Yemen.
South of Yemen. So it's really cool to see like a different side of Yemen, and also here on the border, I think the cultures overlap.
Yeah.
You can see what we're wearing: flower crowns and traditional outfits.
Yeah.
And I got this knife, and when I was in Yemen, I always saw these. Even the little kids would have this knife. You know, like I went to a local dinner one time in Yemen, and there was like a 6-year-old kid that just like whipped out this knife.
Oh my God.
It was crazy. So now I feel really cool that I'm wearing it, and let's go continue to explore this little village. This is unbelievable. Look at this viewpoint. This is so cool. We made it.
Yes, we did.
We made it all the way up here. Look behind you. Look at all those little houses. Unbelievable. Salam alaikum.
Salam.
Nice to meet you. My name is Drew, and I came a very long way to meet you, and I'm very happy to be here.
باسم أبو محمد.
He said, welcome, and this is Muhammad Jibran, and you are now in the mountain of Qatal in Saudi Arabia.
Amazing. Tell me about this place. What's it like to live here?
هو حقيقة إن
So he said that life here is very simple, and he really enjoys the life here, and the services, everything that they need is available, and the country is able to serve them with whatever they need.
Great.
And that he feels very safe here.
That's good to know. Very safe. When people think of Yemen, they think about danger, and we're so close. So it's good to hear that you say it's safe.
أنا أحد المزارعين برضو عندي تعطيني خبر إنه
He has coffee farms, and a lot of the locals here learned from him on how to pick up the coffee cherries and how to dry them. And his coffee, he exports them.
Wow.
Yeah.
You have some very good coffee.
Yeah. And he has also reached to
بيودينا
Berlin
المحل
and
التجفيف.
Japan.
Really? In Berlin?
يودينا مكان
No way.
التجفيف.
You just explained to me that you were born in this house. Tell me more about this.
وكنا نسكن في الجهة العليا من البيت.
He used to live here, so there's 2 floors. There's the ground floor where they had their cattle, where they used to get their milk, get their yogurt and stuff, and they lived upstairs.
How do you live upstairs here? There's nowhere to get upstairs.
Yeah, it's a 4x4, and there were 7 people living there.
انتبه.
They said there's the rope there for the cow. They used to tie them down there.
Wow. We're just 3 in here right now and it's not much space, as you can see. And with a cow, there's literally no room for people, but I don't think he would lie to me. Crazy. This has been such an incredible experience to be up here by the border. I'm just so fascinated by borders, and as a traveler, this is as good as it gets. Saudi Arabia and Yemen border. And actually the old man invited us to stay over here on his property because he lives on a coffee farm, which is so cool. And tomorrow, he said, we can try his world famous and original coffee, which I can't wait for. But for now, let's get some dinner.
مرسى. عصيد. عصيد. نسوي بهذه الطريقة ونجيكم.
Wow. We're having a wonderful meal here on the floor. We're actually eating goat brains. It's amazing. Just so good.
هني.
Henny. I prefer this any day of the week over a Western meal. I am heading to bed here in this tent right behind me. I love sleeping in tents. This is gonna be great. Good night, guys. I'll see you in the morning. Wow, I slept so good in here. All I can think about right now is getting some of that world famous coffee. Okay, the rest of the story is about coffee, one of the world's most precious resources and something that is literally consumed everywhere. What's so exciting about being here is that the very first coffee bean is known to be discovered in Western Yemen in 1450. The country's mystical Sufi monk population used the drink to help them stay awake during all-night meditations, and then it was carried on throughout the Arab world and Africa. Right now, I'm at the original source. This coffee farm is so cool.
I know.
It's literally in his backyard.
Yes, exactly. And we came at a perfect timing. It's currently the season.
Assalamu alaikum. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Very good. Wow, this is a coffee. We just woke up this morning and I found Faisal over here singing. Look at these fresh coffee beans. Arabica. Oh my god. He has this coffee farm on his property. It's just so cool. Then he has a basket over here which his son is helping him out and they're putting it and they're collecting it. Very nice.
الله يحييك. سلم.
I don't think I've ever seen coffee beans this red before. They're amazing. I'm really fascinated by your coffee farm. Tell me about this place.
كان فيها بن هناك بس كان بن قليل. لكن زرعنا.
So basically this coffee farm was actually his grandfather's, and this is actually like 300 years old. But it started off very small over there and now he expanded it so that they could sell from these coffee beans.
300 years old?
Yes. Yeah.
يزرع البن في الجبال الموجودة.
So it's a generation kind of thing. So they're passing it down and he's now teaching his son on how to maintain the coffee farm and pick the coffee beans.
Wow. Faisal, I can see that you have an obsession with coffee and I want to know how important is coffee for your life?
يعني أشياء كثيرة في عالم القهوة.
He loves the the entire process of coffee beans, he's amazed by it from the time that you prepare the soil and plant it until the point that you roast and drink the coffee.
It's a really special experience, and one of the reasons I came all the way down here is to experience the coffee. So thank you so much for hosting me.
إنه قطفة الحبة هذه نص برمة وكسرة كذا.
So he's saying the most important part when you're picking the coffee cherries is you have to be very careful so you don't twist the stem towards you. You have to go towards it.
There's like a process of how he does it.
So you either do like a half turn and pull it, or you pinch it.
طبعا فيها سكريات.
He said it's sweet.
He's just eating it raw?
جرب.
Can I eat like this?
He said everything is sweet.
Whoa.
Is it sweet?
Oh
very
my
sweet.
God.
I did not
Really
expect that.
sweet.
How does it turn bitter when they make into coffee?
ايوه طبعا انا اطلع بس اللي اخذته من كبار السن هو اكثر شيء.
He said over time he becomes expert now. So right now when he picks the coffee cherries, he doesn't even need to look at it. He can just like pick it perfectly without looking at it.
I think we found the right guy because he is literally a coffee master. He studies coffee, he travels for coffee, and he just sings songs as he picks the coffee beans, and it's really, really special. Shukran.
عفوا
حبيبي.
حياك الله شكرا لك الله.
I want him to teach me the song. I heard him singing the song.
يا يدي عونيني
يا يدايا عونيني
وقطفي
وقطفي
بنات زينة.
بناتي زينة.
With
يا
left and
يدي
right hands.
يا يميني يا يسار يا يدي.
So he's saying basically, you know, he's picking with his left and right hand, and he's picking the ripe one, and he's picking it carefully.
So he's singing what he's doing.
Yes, exactly.
And it keeps him focused maybe. Wow.
Yeah.
نفس اللي اسويه ويسوي معي.
ما شاء
ممكن
الله.
يقدر يطلع من هنا ما في مشكلة.
He's saying that his son follows whatever he's doing, that he also climbs up the mountain
Really?
barefoot.
Such a cool guy.
نجرب تبغون نجرب هيا.
He said, do you want to see them climb up the mountain?
Barefoot?
هيا هيا.
Kind of. There's no way he can go straight up that. Wow. He's still singing. Very musical guy. Is that a little cave up there?
Oh, do you see the inscriptions?
Oh yeah. Wow.
Yeah, I just noticed.
Yeah. Did you draw that?
So he had several archaeologists come over here, and he said that it's about 4,000 years old.
4,000 years old.
Yes.
Mind blowing. That is so cool. He just like was here picking coffee, hiked the mountain, and now he's sitting in 4,000-year-old inscription cave.
Yeah.
What a life you have, man.
Yeah.
And now the moment of truth. It's time to try the world's original coffee. Shukran.
عفوا.
First cup of coffee. Been waiting for this moment for a long time. This is really why I came all the way down here for this one sip. Whoa, that hits you. It's strong. It's like a different breed of coffee. The taste is like a little bit more sour than the normal coffee that I've had, but it is just so fine, so fresh, literally just comes from the grounds of where I'm standing right now. If you guys like coffee, I highly recommend getting out here and trying this. This is just so good. Thank you guys for watching this video. It was an absolute pleasure to make. I love coming out here down by the Yemeni border, seeing how the countries are similar. Coffee was amazing. Faisal, amazing. Oh my God. So grateful, so much love. See you guys later. I'm Drew Binsky, and thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe to this channel down there if you want to see more adventures from every country, and below you can find my second channel where I tell stories about the most inspiring people in the world. Also, I'm giving away for free all my best travel tips and secrets for finding cheap flights on that middle link. Until next time, stay safe, be spontaneous, and just go.